know you are okay to stay a little late, but some people might have to leave by 1, so, or 3, yeah.
We lost an hour.
I don't know if I sprung ahead. Whatever's in.
No, I don't think it did spring ahead, but we sprang it.
So I'll kind of collapse this next set of
Sure.
questions so that we can hear a little bit about what you think about judicial and other appointments and whether or not you'd like to see any changes there. And also, what is your stance on Citizens United? And then we'll close with a question about civic participation.
Okay. I have been a part of both states that both judicially appoint and that are elected. I think there's pros and cons on each side. Again, I would say I would respect the will of the people. If the people really want to have judicial appointment, I'm absolutely okay with that. But I do think that both of them can be political. The real answer to the problem is the next question, which is what to do with Citizens United. I completely support the constitutional amendment. Whatever we can do to get money out of politics, we need to do. We have struggled with this issue since the day I took office as a senator in 2007. I wanted to write some rules, new laws as a young senator, and I was told by the nonpartisan legislative council that you can't do that because you'll be violating the First Amendment. I'm like, wait a minute, I thought that this was, the will of the people, civics class, isn't this what people want? And they said, but there's all this series of court decisions that say that money equals free speech. And what if we have the Citizens United, money equals free speech? I can't think of anything that has happened in the United States that is worse for democracy. And we're going to be fighting it as much as we can in this election. And so whatever we can do to change it, we need to do. And I think I have a number of different ideas on what we need to do, what we can do. The Senate Democrats tried for several years to pass a disclosure bill, which would take the veil off of the people that are behind all these nice sounding groups like Americans for Prosperity and force them to follow the same campaign finance laws that I as a candidate have to follow. I have a limit on how many donations I can take, and everybody that donates over $100 has to have I think it's $100, has to have their name and their occupation disclosed, and it's all on a website. It's a searchable website. You can find out who's donating to my campaign and how much they're donating. It's all there. We need to make sure that all these other pretty sounding groups follow those same rules. And that's something simple that the legislature could do, and the bill's been written. We tried to get it passed, and we haven't been successful yet. But with the right legislature, we might actually get it done.